Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's Virtual Knowledge with myself, Ryan, and we also have my beautiful assistant in the background, Gareth, for us today. Hope you're all well. Hope the sun is shining. It is just trying to get out down here in the southeast, but hopefully it is up and shining wherever you are today. As you can see, slightly different this week. I'm all on my own. We have the beautiful South Menorca tourist board was unable to join us. However, Estefi has done a pre-recording for a great presentation for you, which we'll go through shortly. But first up this week is our Jet2holidays updates. So last week we launched our 12th new base down in the south. Yes, that was Bournemouth. I'm very, very excited about this base. It is going to have 16 destinations going out from it from the 1st of April 2025 with 2 exclusive routes of Fuerteventura and Madeira, which is very exciting. We also launched our first flight last week from Liverpool, which took off on the 28th of March to Tenerife. With Liverpool, there is 7 exclusive routes across the board, and it's a great time to push for those last-minute holidays out there from Liverpool. You may have seen we have our brand new campaign launching this week, all around I love Jet2, who doesn't? We offer more value for money than any other holiday company with our award-winning customer service and real package holidays. It's all about lates, pushing that April and May with loads of free child places added, including May half term. So it's a great time to get out and push them on your socials. To help you with that, why not check out the media library for amazing assets to help push those lates market for your social medias and windows. There's also, you can find on there is the amazing deal of the week, which you can get for each base, which has a great late deal for you. We also have the assisted travel, which you can now do on the booking path, which makes it easier for you to add assistance at the airport and for your customers. So again, it's just trying to take that time away from you guys having to call us up. You can obviously do that as you go through the booking journey. Makes it a lot easier and less hassle. So let's crack on with the South Menorca tourist board. So now we'll have a couple of videos. First up, and then we'll go through to the presentation and stuff afterwards. So Gareth, take it away. Wow, I don't know about you, that's made me hungry already this morning. All that food, all that cheese, who doesn't love some cheese? So next video that we're going to have is the presentation from Estefi, and make sure that you are listening out because we will have the Slido quiz afterwards where you can win a Jet2holidays goodie bag. So if you're ready, Gareth.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Estefi, and I'm part of the team of Fundación Fomenta Turismo. We are in charge of the promotion of the island. and today we'll be doing a presentation about the island so that you get to know a little bit more. I hope you enjoy this presentation. Menorca, the island that's all about tranquility, nature, and slow living. Today we are going to talk about Menorca, and more especially about its nature, culture, and gastronomy. First of all, I will make a small introduction about the island. It's located in the north of the Balearic Islands. It's a small island with a surface of 700 square kilometers. 66% of the land is protected and only 5% has been developed. There are over 200 kilometers of coastline, more than 100 beaches and caves, and the population is around 90,000 inhabitants. As you can see, it's not a big island, but I really guarantee you there's quite a lot to do. To start with, it's important to have a special mention to Biosphere Declaration. The island is already for 30 years, it was declared Biosphere Reserve by UNESCO. This was possible because of the close association between the man and the territory, the environmental diversity. There's a big natural park called Albufera des Grau, really nice to go for a nice walk. The grass meadows of Neptune grass contribute to the seashore conservation, the breathtaking landscapes, and the two very different geological areas in the island, which is north and south. Here you can see a picture of the northern coast. You can see its harsh and wild coast, the scarred vegetation, and the dark is reddish. Instead, here you can see a picture of the south coast, where there's a beautiful sheltered ravines, woodland groves, white sand, and turquoise water. Anyway, we always recommend to visit both parts of the island, since there is much to offer despite it's small, and it's very different, and it's nice to see the two sides of the island. Due to all the natural resources, Menorca is the perfect place to enjoy active holidays. Menorca is an island full of possibilities. Here you can see a wide list of outdoor activities you can do in the island. There are much more, but to have an idea, you can go horseback riding, you can go bird watching, you can enjoy Menorca's path walking to Camí de Cavalls. I'll let you know a bit more information later. You can go fishing, you can sail a boat, so go sailing. You can enjoy a Mediterranean experience. You can go cycling. Menorca is a great outdoor sports destination, as there are sports to suit all tastes. The many sports events held on the island are yet another excuse to enjoying its natural beauty. For this reason, we always talk about a winning formula. And here is a bit of information about Camí de Cavalls. This is more than a path. It's a very antique path, and the resurgence of the path is the result of hard work on behalf of many people who believe it should be available as a public right-of-way for cultural and social, and also for historical reasons. So this path goes all along the coast, and you come to very nice and special places. So we invite you to discover our coast through 20 days.
I hate this as well.
As we say,
I
there
don't
is
know
much
whether he's
more
not saying anything
to
yet.
Menorca than meet the eye. Now I will try you to bring a bit closer to our culture. Menorca is known as an open-air museum. This is due to the vast archaeological heritage. that's unique in the world, the magnificent stage of conservation, and the average of monuments is 2 per every square kilometer. For this reason, Menorca was declared World Heritage by UNESCO last month of September. So now we have that Menorca is a Biosphere Reserve and also World Heritage by UNESCO, which makes the island quite special. Menorca offers a varied cultural agenda through the year. Here are some examples, like the International Film Festival of Menorca, the International Jazz Festival, the opera season at the Teatre Principal de Maó, and all the events held in theaters, auditoriums, and open-air venues. Just as a curiosity, this picture is from the Teatre Principal de Maón, and this is the oldest opera theater in Spain. Over the centuries, Menorca has been a prized possession strategically and commercially. Its history of invasions and domination have contributed to its cosmopolitan nature. The ones that left more visible lasting mark in the island were the British heritage, the French domination, and the Moorish domination. Local and international contemporary artists can display their art in many interesting art venues in the island. Some of them are top-class art galleries. You can visit museums, fortresses, disused hospitals, antique palaces, or even top art galleries. So in short, we have a house and a with gallery, but there are much more galleries to visit. Made in Menorca, when we talk about Made in Menorca, we talk about the existence today from many different professions that maintain the age-old traditions. Craftsmanship is much more than a trade. Here it's a way of life, and its valuable legacy of arts and crafts that evoke the island. You can visit the production of shoes and the design. There are jewelry manufacturing, artisan jewelry, pottery, traditional wooden boats, and leather. Gastronomy. Menorca is at the moment the focus of attention of the world gastronomy. The island has become known as a foodie destination for its products, and also because there's a big number of gourmet chefs that are now on the island. For this reason, we always say we have the essentials for preparing good food. Now I will show you some of our products, local products, that if you visit Menorca, you really have to try. First of all, savory and sweets. Those who enjoy traditional Menorcan food should definitely sample an assortment of tasty local pastries. There are sweet and savory. The wine. The wine is highly appreciated, evoking centuries of growing wine. A Mediterranean treasure. That's the olive oil. In the island there are over 50,000 olive oil trees harvested yearly that produce olive oil, that is really appreciated by the top chefs of Menorca. And a famous sauce, I'm sure you all know, the mayonnaise. This sauce was created in Menorca when the island was under the French domination, and this would explain the confusion between its origin, and because it's a worldwide known sauce, but it was born in Menorca. Cheese. In 1985, Menorca's cheese was awarded with Denominación de Origen. That was an award very significant because of the traditional making cheese method that are still being applied, especially when the making cheese with raw milk. So it keeps the artisan way of producing it. Craft beer has fast gained public favor, as many restaurants and bars of the island are firmly committed to serve locally brewed craft beers. Taste of the sea. Living in an island, there are so many delectable dishes prepared with freshly caught ingredients, fish and seafood, that the best fish restaurants get booked up really quick under the summer season. Excuse me. Taste of Britain. Years of, as I was saying, there have been different dominations, and years of British rule of Menorca have left a significant mark on the Menorcan cuisine, and regarding gin in particular. Menorca gin was the very first gin to be distilled in Spain, and it's still distilled today using the old copper stills with the wood fires, following exactly the same traditional method that years before. The most valuable spice in the world, that's the saffron. One of the most expensive spices of the world has become the latest success story in the island's products. Liquid gold farm flowers. The wide variety of flowers on the island means that Menorca is a paradise for bees. The honey obtained from all these different flowers is one of the most highly valued in Spain. Once you know the products, um, the people who come to visit Menorca can join and see how all those products are. They make them or take part of making cheese, which is very, very nice to do with also with families. In 2022, the island cuisine came to its own when the island was declared European Region of Gastronomy. While keeping in view its culinary heritage, Menorca is taking its place at the forefront of the avant-garde cuisine. And for all this, Menorca is known as the island of the small pleasures. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to welcoming you soon in Menorca. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Steffi, for obviously doing that presentation, which was really good. It was really good to obviously see the
Hi,
difference with
good morning,
Menorca.
everyone.
Oh, little technical there. It was really good to obviously learn a lot more about Menorca in that aspect and everything as well, which was really good. And yeah, so what we're going to do now is we have one more video to show you guys, and then we're going to crack on with the quiz. Obviously, with the quiz, make sure that you have added your ABTA number and your name when we do go and do that part. So I think Gareth might be ready now for the last video.